Well. So, you clicked on this video to see how League of Legends is the devil as a video game, didn't you? Well, put your tinfoil hat on and listen to what I have to say. So, we all know how the devil acts. He tempts us by offering us great materialistic things, but all of that at the cost of one's soul. So basically, scamming us to go to the eternal suffering. Let's start about leagues. League's art and storytelling team is beyond absurd and awesome. Like they are better than normal movie directors or storytellers. Let me tell you that. And I am pretty sure most of you all have watched Arcane on Netflix. And let me tell you, Vi and Jinx aren't even the most iconic characters in League of Legends. But Arcane did them so much justice that they became this iconic. Can you even imagine if Riot finally decided to make a series on, for example, a character like Jhin? He is arguably the most perfect champ Riot have created. As a series with Jhin would be an absolute blast. And their cinematics team are next level of amazing as well. The cinematics are super hype, like everyone waits for the yearly cinematic to release, and it is usually filled with hints about the lore and stuff, and it is so beautifully animated. It reached a point where Riot once decided to make a canon Thresh skin, by the way. It's called Thresh Unbound. People hated him so much because they turned this iconic monster champion into a pretty boy. And do you know how people started liking it? Because of this animated video about him. The animation team single handedly changed a whole community's point of view on a fucking skin. And I was one of those people, by the way. You have no idea how much hatred I had towards the skin, and then got gaslit into liking it by this amazing storytelling and animation. It's just, oh my goodness. It's just too good, bro. And their music team, they are also super fantastic. I don't know if you remember Seraphine's release. I don't know when she was released, but it was years ago. It, her release was getting so much hate because she is from an area called Zone, and she basically looks like a Disney princess. It shouldn't look like this because this is how people from Zone look like. Her lore was kinda trashy. I don't know. I don't really remember her lore that much, but I just remember that it wasn't really that impressive. But her KDA lore was the main focus on it. So I don't like her that much. So, and since she was introduced to be a new addition to the K2A virtual music band, which is made by League of Legends developers Riot, as a fan service kind of band. And basically, they made Seraphine as a fan service champion. And simply put, she didn't have that much things that made the community like her. So, obviously, the community started flaming her. Except they did not flame the champion theme. Because, again, the music team is incredible and they did a fantastic job. So, why am I talking about the great animation, great storytelling, and great music Riot has? Because when you listen or watch the cinematics or read the lore, you feel like you will be promised to see a great game with an amazing world and characters. So you get tempted to press this scary download button. So, after you fall to the game's temptation and you press that cursed download button, you see that it is free, which it is at first glance because playing it does not cost a single penny. So, you start playing the game and finish the tutorial only to find out this game is kinda fun. You can play with your friends, Play against real life people, be competitive, do whatever the fuck you want. Like, it isn't that bad of a game. Even though the gameplay has nothing to do with the cinematics or stories, but it can be fun. It's not that bad. And there are a ton of champions in this game, so you are bound to find a champion that will suit your playstyle and you will enjoy playing. So, I mentioned that competing against people online or having teammates isn't that bad. And I did not lie to you, it isn't. It is far worse than you think. Because you have dumbasses that flame your ass while ending the whole game and blaming everyone but themselves for their own fucking incompetence. And since the game is a team reliant game, even if you play super well and you are completely fed, and four of the enemy team is as fed as you are gonna suffer the consequences and get fucked and then lose the game. And trust me, it will not feel good. But it's fine. You just realized you don't enjoy the game. So you wanted to rage quit and uninstall it. And you won't play it anymore, right? Surely that will fix your new league addiction, which is a huge problem. Wrong. When you leave, you will always return. It is like there are voices inside your head, like demons, telling you to return to your suffering, return to your addiction, and tell you to install it again and keep playing. You want that dopamine. You want to hear that tick sound when you earn gold by farming and killing minions. And then you will actually win one game out of 10. And this game will boost your morale a bit and make you want to play even more. You will want to play so much that you are stuck in this miserable loop. And now you are stuck in suffering inside of League forever. Now, let's say hypothetically that when after you suffered that much, now you think you are actually decent at the game because you have played the game for a while now and you already suffered a lot, so you probably learned a lot while playing this game and you are probably a very good player. Then you hover to the play button and instead of playing normals, you press a button that says solo/duo ranked. So you will think, maybe it's my time to shine. I will see how good I am at this game. I will finally see how much I will rank. So why not? Why not try and play ranked? So you press the find match button and you start climbing and get teammates that own no fingers and they don't know how to press buttons on their keyboard. People less competent than the people that you were playing on these shitty normal games. You lose more of your sanity little by little. You stop going outside. You stop showering and become the worst version of yourself. And each time you try to fix it, nothing works because you are already trapped in an eternal pain, eternal loop, eternal suffering. Because Riot's balanced team is worse than anything, even though they have that 200 years of experience. This game is beyond horrible. The community are devils and they are suffering souls. You cannot escape this hell. You are stuck forever. Do you see the resemblance between the devil and League of Legends? But there is tiny hope for each soul lost in this game. Listen to me. Let me tell you how you can escape this hell. You must reach out for the light. You must go outside and touch grass and meet up with people. But in order to reach the light, you must seek it. You must fight the temptation and go out your way and start marching towards it. So, after all of that, all we can say is League of Legends is really one hell of a franchise.